All right, can we just stop down for just a second and talk about how hot the potato farmers are? No, I don't mean hot like that. I mean physically. Very warm season for the Washington potato growers, and we should thank them because summer is a crucial time for potato farming as warm weather and longer days provide optimal conditions for potato growth. Bet you didn't think you'd learn that on our podcast. These families are working hard to make sure you have French fries, to make sure you have mashed potatoes, and it is important to appreciate the hard work of our farmers who help sustain our food supply and don't get the same breaks this summer as you do. Learn more about how great our Washington State potato farmers are. Just go to potatoes.com/farmfamilies.
In this week's Marketers Report, Patrizio Spagnoletto, Global Chief Marketing Officer, Direct-to-Consumer for Warner Brothers Discovery, weighs in on building trust.
Trust is a really hard thing to build and a really easy thing to destroy, and we have to be very respectful about that. Our partnership with iHeart has really helped us build that trust and that relationship with the on-air talent.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, trusted influencers, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Hey girl, what's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say someone approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Oh, hey, cutie.
Oh.
We don't know each other, but you remind me of a campfire.
How so?
Because you're really hot, and I want to smell like you for the next 2 to 3 days.
That was...
Sexy?
No.
Yes. Whatever you do, don't take out his own bear spray to use against him.
No.
Instead, tell him he should call you sometime. And hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail for us that we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message.
Hey, Amy, it's David. I'm sorry I haven't called you in, a month since we last saw each other. So super awkward, but when I was at your place, I think I left Stormbreaker at your apartment. If you remember, that was Thor's hammer that he was using in the last movies, not the first one. And, we were dressed up and I was dressed up like him. And, look, the last time I had it was when I was over at your place. If I could just get it back, I'd really, really appreciate that.
Next message.
Oh my God!
Why do I feel like this guy has spent literally the entire last month calling every person he possibly has ever met in his life to find this thing?
Hanging up flyers even.
Yeah,
Have you seen
totally.
this?
I need that back.
Next message.
Hey, Nick, it's Lady. I was going to just put this in a text, but you were so great and so wonderful, but, I really want a guy who is 6'5" at the shortest or taller, and, you're 6 foot even, and, that's, I guess, kind of tall, but I want really tall babies. I want some kids who are going to get some sports scholarships, who are able to see at concerts. I don't know if your parents neglected you when it came to giving you milk or food or stuff like that, and gave it to your other siblings because maybe they have more potential and they saw that when they were younger. But you know what? I have a lot of girlfriends who really are into medium-sized guys. So you're perfect for one of them. Let me know.
Next message.
Oh, wow. She's actually looking for the hormone-laced milk in the grocery store to try to feed it to herself and her kids.
It is what that's like, though. Girls will be 5'4" and be like, I don't want a man unless he's over 6 foot.
No, this is worse, though. This is humbling to even the 6-footers.
Next message.
Hey, Linda. It's the security guard. The one that kept following you around the other day. I just wanted to reiterate that I was not trying to be creepy or anything like that, but girls as hot as you sometimes have problems around the mall, guys following them and whatnot. So I wanted to make sure that you got to where you needed to go safely, but it was no problem on my part. I mean, ended up, following you for about 2 hours that one day. But you seemed safe and everything, and I just want you to know that if you ever need any security, I'd be happy to help you out, or dinner would be nice, too.
Next message.
How unself-aware people
Alexis,
can
this
be.
happens to you. How much are you paying him to be your bodyguard?
He followed and then asked for her number. It's not.
He was the problem, Jose.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
You got the loser line, I forgot.
I thought that you saw that.
But speaking of a weirdo following you around all the time, why don't you get strange and follow us on TikTok? At Brooke and Jeffrey.
All the time.
You don't even need our permission to do it. Just go ahead. We have the top loser line of the week every week on there. Guaranteed laughs.
Oh.
Can we do like a 99%? Because a guarantee is a lot.
I promise you, you will see it.
There we go,
There it
Jeff.
And that's a guarantee.
Yeah, I love that TikTok.
Next message.
Let's get this party started in here. Let's get it started. Hey, Ben, this is Lee. I'm just calling you back because I haven't heard from you. And we had so much fun at the karaoke. And you were really cool because you liked my idea, which is so awesome, right? To get like the younger people that actually relate to opera and come and see the opera. So hit me with your best shot by the way. Anyway, call me back. I'm dying to know what you think. I so love meeting you. You're just the coolest. What a wonderful person. Bye. Goodbye.
Next message.
Did she say she wants to get younger people into opera and then sing "Hit Me with Your Best Shot"?
Yeah, she's saying, I mean, the earliest song she's saying, I think, is 20 years old. Like, get the party started is what she started with.
But low-key, how cool would it be to be dating someone in an opera, and then every year when it's your birthday, best performance of your life?
I don't know if cool is the word.
I think it's amazing.
Next message.
Hey, Sarah, this is Lance. You gave me your number at the car wash. I was wiping down your car after you were getting it washed and detailed, and I just wanted to say that I'm really honored that you trusted me with your number. But you know, I gotta say I'm a little bit worried about your soul. I noticed you had your radio station tuned to like one of them, you know, heavy metal stations, and between that and the Metallica key ring that was in your ignition, I just think that your soul might be in peril, and I'm hoping we could get together because I belong to this really cool church with a really cool pastor, and I think he can help set you on a more righteous path, and let's get together, and I could even give you some tips about keeping your car clean too. So call me back.
Next message.
Oh my God, that sounds so awful.
Are you saying no Metallica in heaven? I don't want to go.
She missed out. He had free car cleaning tips.
Oh, that's what she
Who
missed
else
out
is gonna
on.
have that for her?
I always love the really cool pastor line too. Like,
yeah, no, you're not.
Remember, you can listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week, and make sure you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey YouTube channel. Listen to every Loser Line second date and phone tap right on there. We're going to do a phone tap right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
It's the Marketer's Report. Today, Kate Cronin, Chief Brand Officer of Moderna, tells us about the advantages the speed of audio production affords their growing tech company.
At Moderna, we have a mindset saying that we pivot fearlessly. And I think with audio, you can pivot fearlessly. You can go where the news is and bringing in content that perhaps you didn't have a few weeks earlier. It's less 6 months in advance or 3 months in advance when you do a TVC. You're able to create really nimble content, which I think in this day and age, and particularly at Moderna, where we have new information coming out on a regular basis, being able to feed that information to the audio format makes being nimble and pivoting easy.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to all, from national to local, every audience, live conversations, trusted influencers, and the insights and data you need to grow. Not just a media company, iHeartMedia is your access company. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.